where it was going to be Tru Park, which is about a mile from our headquarters, and we're funding the build of a BMX pump track.
How did it all come about?
Well, every year for years we've done something with charities. We thought it was time to do something ourselves and something near at home. Have control of the costs. Guys building it, CK contractors, the premier people in the whole country are building BMX tracks. It's going to be asphalt finish. That should be a lovely facility for the young kids.
Why a BMX track though?
When I was younger, I used to go to, they used to call them wrecks, big grass areas when I was a kid, riding a push bike, met loads of people I'm still friendly with, kept me away from Herberts and doing bad things, I guess, which nowadays there's a bigger choice for kids to get in trouble, isn't there? So it's just trying to do something nice for the local kids. I've grown up in this area, I'm not going anywhere, my family live in this area. It's not just for our family, by the way, but for the people where we live and where we work.
So what's the extent of our involvement in the project?
Funding machine, but funding the whole build, which will be well over 6 figures. But it's something that's going to last forever, within reason, of course.
Yeah.
But for many, many years. So hopefully there'll be, you know, it's good exercise for kids, get them off computers, stop them hanging around shops and being a nuisance, and just making new friends and enjoying themselves at the same time.
So this is second week into the build, I guess?
Second week, yeah. Well, it started a week ago today, and obviously they've done very well in less than 5 working days. Really only got going Tuesday morning, but they get on really well, but they're good. They've been involved with other tracks they build. They're really first-class people.
You got a rough idea of when it's all going to be finished?
I think I'll probably be finished in about 5 weeks. Then we've got the fencing to go up. We've sorted that out as well with a contractor we deal with all the time. So there's a nice fence and gates going on it. It's going to be seeded. It's going to have a hedge planted around it. So hopefully all the locals will see that in the long term it's going to be a great facility for all the younger people. Not even younger people, even older people sometimes ride BMX bikes, I suppose, but mainly for youngsters.
I'm planning a bit of an opening day.
Definitely having a big open day, but I think we're going to a soft opening to start with, and then I think the lady from the town council just said their fun day is in June, a big family fun day here, so we'll combine a proper opening on that day as well, I think. There'll be a lot more things for people to do rather than just come and look at the BMX track.
All exciting stuff, mate.
Well, hopefully,
a lot of progress.
Hopefully, just want the weather to stay with us now, and then we can these boys can crack on and get it finished off.
Other bits at work, anything exciting going on apart from this?
It's very busy. Very busy. Well, we could be busier, but hopefully we'll be now subject to the weather. The weather's slowed everybody up in the construction job, obviously, this year so far. But we just want a bit more of this big orange thing in the sky that's out today. A little bit more of that and we'll be away. Oh, we're here now?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, right,
we're
okay.
Here, mate.
What do you want to talk about?
We'll talk about that. It's the 2nd of March, new vehicles rolling in. 4
new mixers today, 3 new Grabs, 3 or 4 new Land Rover Defenders, and a lot more about to turn up. But not this week, unfortunately. I think most people think I'm pretty mad, and I guess I am. I know my son Jake does sometimes, but I just like having new gear. The blokes have got the best stuff to drive. Everything's super reliable because we're in a service industry. If our delivery trucks break down, we can't provide a service, can we? So it costs us more money to do that, but we set us apart from our competitors. Same with the machinery, everything's really up to date.
Pretty loud over here, guys, so you're going to have to talk up.
Yeah, okay. I might have to get close to the camera, that's not good for everybody, is it? So we dug up this bay here. When this plant was, the concrete for this plant to go in, it had to be dead level. Unfortunately, the concrete people took it a little bit too literally, and the water sat here. And it's aggravated me for 3 years since this plant's gone up, maybe 4 years now, time goes quickly. So while we're about to have a bust today, new concrete drainage, same along the front here. A few little pieces been altered and improved upon, and then all the main driveways all going to be road planed and fresh asphalt put down. And apparently we're having the asphalt that they use in France, not recycled asphalt, because that doesn't stick together, which also explains a lot of the potholes in major roads. This is going to be done with the best asphalt money can buy, so it'll last longer. Oil change, it's all been planed up. They've put a drainage trench across there. Concrete, the tarmac's been here 9 years now. It's worked really hard. Time to be renewed, smarten the place up, keep up standards. Makes it easy to keep the place clean. We have a road sweeper going around the yard most of the time to keep it tidy. Same again, just want to set ourselves apart and be the best at what we do. It's not all about profit, it's about being the best at what we do. That's what we strive for every day.
The yards transform a fair amount even since I've been here, which is only 5 years. But when I suppose when you guys first moved in, it was just a bit of a heap of mud.
There was one old, where we are building there, before that was built, there was an old asbestos building and about 30 square metres of concrete, and that was it. The rest was dirt. It was just a worn out old sandpit. And it had a concrete plant there that belonged to a worldwide aggregate company which had trees growing through it. Just don't get it why people can't keep the place tidy and keep everything up to date. But I think that plant was probably nearly as old as you. When it was pulled down, we put a new one in there just to be efficient. Same again, it's all about providing service. We're not a national company, fortunately. It's just trying to be the best at what we do and set standards. In our previous business, we are the biggest fleet of telehandlers in the world. When we set standards now, we're the first people to have air conditioning, first people to have chassis level, hydraulic fork positioning. Just trying to make everything safer, easier and better for the operator, so the customer gets a better end product or service the whole time. And that's what it's all about. It's not all about money, it's about being the best.
Holding yourself to the same standard that you hold everyone else to, I guess.
Well, I know everybody moans at me, I don't like things left laying about or untidy or dirty trucks, but you look right, you are right. Simple as that.